Hey, Composite Gloves here, and today I'm going to show you a free Kontakt instrument. It is called Chimes 2, and they're like wind chimes, not like chimes, and they sound like this. So they're a really nice sounding thing, and they sound pretty much like you would expect them to sound when it comes to wind chimes. They have an interesting option here. So there's like a delay, a reverb, and some tone, which is basically just an EQ. And it basically, if you turn the tone all the way down, they sound like they're the most dry that way. And if you turn it over, it sounds like they've just like taken the high end out almost. Like they've just turned the volume down. So I don't know. I don't find too much use in the tone knob. I'd be reaching for EQs pretty quick. But the response knob is an interesting thing. So when you hit it, when you have your response all the way down, it plays like you would expect. But if you turn it all the way over, it will begin to trigger other notes more like a wind chime would. As you can see, it's kind of a... I've used this a little bit, but not very much because it just seems easier to just write in and try and emulate it with MIDI. See, like just playing it in and I can pick a scale or whatever versus this. Like if you want a glissando or something, but it's just an interesting option you have. So I thought that was worth showing you. But yeah, it's just a bunch of chimes, and you can play in like, you know, when you have it over and you're playing it more like an instrument, a tonal instrument rather than an instrument for a one moment effect. Some of these middle notes, all the black keys are just like a stick hit or something. So really interesting thing. I use it usually not in a tonal sense. I have it in there as one of those just little background movement things that's going to just embellish the track, add a feel to the track. This isn't really a main instrument type deal. So you can actually get it at, I'm not really sure how to say their name. It's like Cinematique. I wonder if they're going for Cinematic or something. Cinematic. I'm pretty sure it's Cinematic, just spelled really weird. So they actually make a bunch of instruments, and they have a bunch of free ones. This one's called Chimes 2, but you're free to look at them. They have some that take Kontakt and sort of really mess with it as an engine, which is pretty cool. So I encourage you to check those out. But I'll put a link to this in the description. And if you make something with it, drop it in the comments. It'd be pretty nifty. If you have any questions, let me know. Subscribe and have a blessed day.